Yo, what is up guys? It is ADB here, back with another video, and today I am going to give you guys a full guide on Vehicle Legends so you guys can know how to get money fast, what are the best cars to buy, and are these the game passes in the game, are they worth it or not? Well, everything I'm going to be explaining you guys, everything in this game that you guys need to know. And hopefully you guys can be making a lot of money really fast, especially for beginners, this is a beginner's guide and the ultimate beginner's guide. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, before I actually tell you guys everything, let's go ahead and ask the #1 question. What is Vehicle Legends? Now, Vehicle Legends is literally just kind of any other game pretty much. Basically, yeah, you have multiple vehicles to choose from. You guys are able to customize your cars and everything like that. Body kits on specific cars, kind of just like that GTR right there. Nice. Yeah, you guys are able. It's pretty much the same thing as any other normal game, but it has its own unique features and everything like that that is in the game, of course. But yeah, pretty cool. It's a really good game. Obviously that's kind of why you're here. And this game is obviously ran by Faninian, as you guys know. But if you're a beginner, you may not know this. But yes, Faninian is the owner of the game, and he basically runs the whole game and everything. He pretty much develops the game and all that. So yeah, but yeah, that is pretty much basically what the game is and everything like that. Let's go ahead and start off with its features and just see what the game has to offer to you. So of course, you guys have the customization, obviously, which you guys can see here. Body kits on some of the cars. Obviously, you guys have your appearance. You guys can do paint. The normal paint color, which you guys can do paint color, paint material, skins, all that pretty normal stuff. You guys got the interior color. I don't know why it's called alternate, but whatever. Rims, of course, you guys can paint the rims. You guys got rim type default and rim type custom, which is pretty cool. So like 2 different sections of different rims you guys can get. Color the headlights, do underglows, window tints, license plates, and tire smoke. That is pretty cool. And of course, you guys have your normal upgrades and stuff like that. Body mods, like which I already showed pretty much, but we'll get more into that later. Obviously, not all the cars have body modifications. You guys got the suspension, so you got suspension height, like normal, and suspension stiffness, which off-road and racing, and stock, of course. And then suspension here, pretty cool. And then you guys obviously have your tires, which is part of the upgrading, of course. And yeah, then you guys got your teleporting menu, and you guys have, let me count actually real quick, 2, 4, 6.
10 seconds later.
You guys have 11 races at the very moment, of course. You guys got 4 dealerships that you guys can buy cars from. And yeah, which is pretty cool. Those 4 dealerships obviously being, you guys got a boat dealership, your normal car dealership, and you guys got your others dealership, which I'll get into those dealerships right now. So obviously this is the main spawn. This is the spawn area, which is the normal dealership, Oceanside Autos. There's your customization shop right there, Palm Spring Customs. Then you guys have your others dealership, which is called Larry's Motors. So if you guys can just run in here, and you guys just come in here, of course, and you guys got your others kind of vehicles. You guys got a golf cart, a van, you guys got a Hummer, which is in the normal dealership as well. Some of these cars are in the dealership, the normal dealership as well, but some of them aren't. That's kind of why they're here. And then you guys got a bunch of motorcycles. You guys got a monster truck and all these other different stuff that you guys can buy, of course, and it's really cool. Of course, you can buy some of these you can buy with Robux, or you can just buy it with normal cash, which you don't need to do Robux, which I'm going to be showing you guys how to get money fast in this video, but I'll get into that a lot later. You guys obviously have your shop here where you guys can buy money and game passes and car packs. Of course, there's only 1 car pack in the game right now, which I'll get into that later. And of course, you guys have your vehicle spawning, and if you guys don't want to drive all the way to the dealership, or you guys don't know where the dealership is on this map, you guys can hit enter dealership and it will take you right there. But honestly, I don't think you should really get that lost. I mean, the map is a little bit small, kinda. I do say kinda because like it's sort of big. It's a sort of big map, but it's really not that big. As you guys can see here, I'm going up in the air right now, and you guys can see it's really not that big of a map. I mean, you can kind of see all the details. Pretty much over there. We're kind of in that little area right there. Kind of just goes into a tunnel right over there, and that's kind of like the end of the edges of the map. And yeah, honestly, it's not that big of a map, so I don't think you should get lost that quickly or that easily. So yeah, of course, then you guys some ramps. There's some ramps in the middle of the thing, of course. Now let's go ahead and say you want to buy a car. Obviously, you just walk up to any spawn you want to, and here you guys got a very, very big selection of cars. Actually, you guys actually have a really, really good selection of cars. Now, driving a vehicle. Wow, I almost said driving empire. Okay. Now, Vehicle Legends updates every week actually, so they always update on the weekends, pretty similar to Driving Empire, which you guys are probably mainly hear from my Driving Empire content. But yeah, literally Vehicle Legends updates the same time, and you guys got a lot of stuff. I mean, look at this, you guys got a boost truck, bro. But yeah, you guys got a lot of stuff, and of course, you guys got a Devil 16, which a lot of people want in every game, to be honest. But here, Vehicle Legends has it. Yeah, they got a very, very big selection of cars that you guys can get. Very different, unique, different cars. Everything, all that. And of course, I'm not going to get into basically the best cars right at the moment. I'll get into that. Like I said, I'll get into that later and everything like that, basically. And all that. Of course, they got limited time vehicles as well. So here are some 2 limited time vehicles, which I've already mentioned in videos, of course. But yeah, you guys got a nice selection, and of course, you guys got a lot more cars. Actually, if you guys actually go to vehicles, you guys hit and enter dealership. You guys go here, and you guys have different dealerships that you guys can purchase from. Car dealership, the plane dealership, the boat dealership, and the others dealership, which kind of explains the bike. So pretty much a bike dealership. But yeah, or like off-roading dealership, if that makes sense. Now, pretty much your goal in this game is to be a really good driver, be really rich in the game, and all that. Pretty much your main goal would probably be getting the boost truck, which the boost truck is really, really well known, really, really popular and famous and iconic to Vehicle Legends. So obviously that will probably pretty much be your main goal for the game. But of course, I am going to show you guys how to get that and everything like that, and is it worth it? Of course, like I said, I'll be explaining that more into the video. Now, I'll go ahead and mention the upgrades and stuff like that. You guys got forced induction, which is like pretty much your turbos and stuff like that. And you guys got drivetrain, you guys got your engine upgrades, which is different levels of your upgrades and stuff like that. You guys got the brakes, you guys got transmissions, of course, and of course your suspension and tires. And yeah, guys, like I said already, for your races, you guys got 11 different races. Bloxy Wood Circuit, around the map, circuit race, which soon that may be getting a new change, a new layout soon. But yeah, right now, that's circuit race right now. Then highway race, drag race, desert race, off-road race, beach dash, air race, boat race, and tropical dash. All of them being very, very unique races. And of course, you guys got your settings here, which you guys can disable or enable the shadows. You guys can do miles per hour or kilometers, location beacons, hidden, PvP collisions, disabled, race music, other radios, which you guys don't really need to do that pretty much. Well, I guess you kind of can, because I think radio is still in the game still pretty much. Door buttons, and you guys can unlock or lock your car. So those are the settings. Now, if you guys are on PC, then you guys obviously can do Shift P to go in free cam, and it will give you guys a little warning thing up on the top. But you guys just press B to get rid of that, and you guys are in free cam, and you guys can obviously zoom in, speed up the camera and whatever, slow it down. You guys can get some cool cinematic shots, as you guys can see right here. Pretty cool. Yeah, sick. Now in the game, there is some Easter eggs, not a lot, but obviously there are some Easter eggs. There is a Easter egg, a legit Easter egg, in the desert. This is from another YouTuber's video. It was Carter the Car, I think, actually. Yeah, Carter the Car. Yeah, I think if you guys come back here, you guys will be able to see it. I think it's back here. Yeah, here it is. Here's the Easter egg. It's a legit Easter egg. Well, not really an Easter egg, but it's an egg. I don't think there's anything inside it. Okay, yeah, there's nothing inside it. But yeah, of course. And yeah, there's an egg behind here. Don't know what is there. I don't know what type of egg it is, but it's there. And it's an egg. Now, as you guys will probably want to know, yes, Vehicle Legends does do different holiday events, such as Christmas events, Easter events, let me think of something else, Halloween events. They do all kind of different holiday events. They do like little tiny miniature sales. For like Black Friday sales and stuff like that. They do a lot of stuff. They actually do a lot of stuff for like these different holidays and stuff like that. If you guys want an idea of the events for all of them, they do end up doing barn finds every now and then. Like here, this was a barn find vehicle. If I can find it. This here was a Halloween event vehicle. This was a limited as well. I think this was also Halloween. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it was a Halloween event, I think. Or it was a Halloween limited. I'm not too sure, but it was from Halloween or something like that. This was a egg hunt vehicle. A legit egg car was a egg hunt vehicle, and this was also a egg hunt vehicle. Now, for their communities and different social medias and stuff like that, yes, they do have a YouTube channel. Vehicle Legends does have a YouTube channel, but I don't think they really upload there anymore. They used to upload basically everything about their updates, like all their details about their updates and stuff like that, but I don't think they do that anymore. I don't think they haven't done it in a good few months now. So I don't think they really upload on there anymore, but of course they do have it. Faninian and Vehicle Legends both separate. Well, they're the same thing pretty much, but there is two different separate accounts, Twitter accounts actually, or X if you're Elon Musk or a little kid. But yeah, they do have Twitter accounts as well, so if you guys want to follow them, you guys can, of course. And they do have a Discord server. And on that Discord server, there is also a Trello page which shows stuff like rarest cards in the game, cards that are off sale, different sections of the cards and stuff like that. Basically, like cards that are off sale and stuff, and cards that are in the game, what they are in real life, and all that. Pretty much, and pretty other cool stuff. And there's a separate section which stuff is probably going to come soon. Some stuff that has been proven difficult. Stuff that have already came to the game and all that. Some pretty cool stuff. Bugs that have been found by players and stuff. Suggestions, all of that kind of different stuff. And there's a suggestions channel, card suggestions, and overall game suggestions for the Discord server. So if you guys want, you guys can obviously go join the Discord server and see their Trello and all that, and do all that. And yeah, if you guys want to, you guys are able to do that. Now, this game is not exactly accurate, I would say. Like, it's not as accurate to real life or anything like that. Like, it's not technically supposed to be a realistic game. It's supposed to be a nice little kid-friendly game, if that makes sense. Like, it's obviously complicated, sort of, but it's not like extremely like it's not like for games, it's not like games that are like only 18, like people that are 18 plus will like fully understand and stuff like that. Like, it's something that like a younger person would understand, and it's like really easy. It's simple. Now, graphics and detail in this game, obviously it's not going to be incredible. Like, it's incredible, don't get me wrong. Like, details and interiors and stuff like that, working speedometers, window tints, all of that. Everything's just really freaking good in this game. But obviously, detail's not overly insane or anything like that, and graphics are not incredibly like extremely high or anything like that. So it's like less lag and everything like that, which is really good. So, like, mobile players can easily play this game if they wanted to. And yeah, it's just a good thing that it's not like obviously it's really detailed, and lighting is not bad at all. Don't get me wrong. And yeah, I mean, overall it's good for mobile players to play, so it's really good. And here is a little racing area where you guys have all your different races here. Two more back there, which is really cool, and all of them kind of give off a little idea on what race you're kind of doing. Like, the around the map race is kind of like a normal plain road. The beach dash, I believe that's beach dash, no, tropical dash, that has like a bunch of obviously it's called the tropical dash, so like it has like umbrellas and chairs. That is the city circuit, so you guys have see like the little city right there, little buildings representing a city. You guys have the drag race, which you guys have these little lights here. The desert race, which is like desert terrain. Off-road race, you guys got an off-road terrain, and you guys can see in like this little thing right there, which resembles a circuit race. And then a highway race is kind of normal, you know. And beach dash also has these little umbrellas and stuff. So yeah, definitely really unique. Has a bunch of stuff to resemble the race that you're doing. And of course, you guys have leaderboards here for miles, money, and races won. Now, overall, there's like no bugs or anything like that I've encountered in this game. Obviously, there is going to be bugs, like these normal different types of bugs that are just normal in any racing game or any car game that you see now these days. They're just like normal bugs. So really, other than that, there's like really no bugs at all in this game. It's really well made, really well done, everything like that. And yeah, there's really no bugs at all. Alright guys, and now the part you guys have been waiting for quite a bit now, for maybe about 15-20 minutes or something like that. Sorry for wasting so much time, but the moment you guys have all been waiting for, game passes that are worth it and not worth it, best way to grind, best vehicles to get, etc. all that. Let me go ahead and explain all that right now. We're going to start off with game passes, and if they're not worth it or worth it or not, or what, or worth it or not worth. I don't know what I'm saying, bro. Basically, we're going to be discussing all the game passes and the track pass, of course, to see if they're worth it or not. And obviously, I've looked through everything, cars, all the cars and stuff like that. I've tested cars, all of that, and I'm going to obviously show you guys everything. So let's go ahead, start off with game passes, or like which game passes are worth it and which are not. Well, let's go ahead and hop in the shop really quick. Now we're going to start off with the game passes. Now let's go ahead and start off with the most common one, or the one that people are most likely going to go ahead and straight ahead just go ahead and buy it. The VIP pass, which costs us 400 Robux. Now you guys get a VIP chat tag and a VIP vehicle, which has actually been replaced now with the old VIP car. But yeah, it's been replaced with this new McLaren. I'm not exactly sure which one this is, but it's a McLaren. Yeah, it's basically a McLaren for free. That's only exclusive to the package. Chat tag and 25% more money when you guys are driving. And I think that's with racing as well. I'm not sure, but VIP. Now, is this Game Pass worth it? Well, I'm going to give my opinion. No, it is not worth it, in my opinion at least. Now, why do I say it's not worth it? Well, let me go ahead and explain this. 25% more money, it's not that big of a difference if you really think about it. And keep in mind, 400 Robux in actual cash is 240k. Now, obviously, that seems like a good deal, right? I mean, you're getting all this stuff, including a McLaren, for only 240,000 credits in the game, pretty much. Well, it's not that great, because if you guys want a car that's cheaper, and that's really, really cheap, you guys can easily get one that's way faster than this, or just way better, or something that's not even worth really. I mean, this is not really worth getting comparing to the one that you guys can actually get. So definitely, in my opinion at least, not worth getting the VIP pass. You're better off without it. Now let's go ahead and move on to Portable Garage. Portable Garage, I'm just going to say this. Yes, it is worth it, because I mean, you don't want to finish a race and then finally get done with grinding, and then you want to max your car, then you guys have to drive all the way to the customization shop and then drive back. Or you guys can buy the Portable Garage and you guys can just customize your car anywhere you want to. You guys can literally just exit out the little circle for the race and just upgrade your car, do everything you want to it, and then back up like for a second, and then you're back in the race. I mean, and it's actually really cheap as well. I think it's like 65 Robux, not that bad. Yeah, it's like 65 Robux or something like that. I don't know, I already have it, so I wouldn't know, of course. But yeah, it's pretty cheap, definitely worth getting. Go ahead and get that while you can. Now let's go ahead and move on to the gold material, the silver material, and the rust material. None of them are worth it. None of them are worth it. Personally, I would say just don't get these. I mean, it's not that you're gonna get these anyway, because when you guys get a car, I mean, you're just going to want to customize it to how you guys like it. And in either way, you can join any game you want to. See someone with that's actually rich in this game. I highly doubt they have any car that has any of these wraps on it or any of these materials. But yeah, just me personally. I mean, the gold material is literally 300 Robux. The silver material is 80, and the rust material is 29. Just don't get these. They're not worth it at all. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the final one, the starter pack. Now, I'm going to say this. It's kind of on debate. Now, it's kind of worth it, but at the same time, it's definitely not worth it. It's not worth it. Well, let me just go ahead and explain why. Now, if you guys buy the starter pack, you guys get the Muscle Dreadnought E6, which is the Corvette C8. And you guys get 45,000 cash. Now, this is for 80 Robux, and the C8 in this game is worth more than 80 Robux. And then, of course, you're getting 45k cash with that, so that's also not bad, right? Well, yeah, obviously it really isn't, but there's a car that you guys can get that's better than this, that's cheaper, or just slightly more expensive, just like maybe like 10k or something like that, which 10k to grind in this game is not that bad. You guys can literally get 10k in like less than 60 seconds. I'm not even joking. Well, you guys can get like 15k in less than 60 seconds. It's just not really worth getting. Now, here's the thing though. If you guys buy this starter pack while you guys still have the C8, you guys get like, I think it's 145,000 free cash. You get 130,000 cash if you guys own the C8 and you guys buy the starter pack. Well, I'll say this. Yes, it is worth it, because if you guys really think about it, I mean, you're paying 80 Robux, so you're getting the 130k along with the 45k that comes with it as well. So in total, you're getting like, how much is that? 130 plus 45, that is, you're getting 175,000 credits for 80 Robux. And if we got to go ahead and go over to the money, if you spend 80 Robux, you're getting only 45k from that. Or you guys can go to Gamepasses, buy the starter pack, and you guys can pay 80 Robux for almost 200 grand. I mean, that is like literally a steal. I'm not even gonna lie. If 80 Robux for 175k, bro, say less. But yeah, definitely get this. Now, without the car, I would say it's kind of worth it. It just kind of depends on your opinion. Do you want to buy it or do you not want to buy it? Personally, I wouldn't buy it. That kind of just explains me, kind of just shows you that why I don't own it. And yeah, honestly, I just don't even own that car in general because there's better cars, of course. But obviously, yeah, definitely, I wouldn't say it's worth it. But of course, people probably have different opinions. And it's a good car, don't get me wrong. But there's a better car you can get for like 10,000 credits more expensive, which is, like I said, you can get 16,000 or 15,000 in like 60 seconds. But yeah, personally, I would say if you guys own the car, 100,000% get this freaking starter pack. If you guys don't own the C8, it's kind of just up to you. Now, car packs. Do you guys get the track cars pack? I'll say this. Nah, absolutely not. Okay, so the main car you're going to want, because the McLaren in this pack is actually kind of trash, not gonna lie. So the main car you're gonna want is that in this pack, the Ferrari is the best one for circuit race in this pack, and for the around the map race, the Vulcan is the best one. Well, or so the Aston Martin is 2.3 million, or I can pay like 500,000 or 400,000 and get a very similar time. And for the Cavallo, I can just pay like 500,000 or something like that, like 100 grand less or something like that, and get a very similar time. So yeah, don't get this thing. It's 800 Robux, and 800 Robux, you're getting 500k pretty much. So yeah, just don't get this pack. It's not good. All right, guys, and now we're going on to the two final things in this video. Which cars are the best? Which race do I use to grind for these vehicles? Okay, so to answer your first question, I'm going to get to that. And to answer your second question, that race that you guys want to grind on is going to be none other than Around the Map. Now, you guys are probably going to be like, oh, AGB, why are you saying Around the Map is better? I mean, Carter to Car said that Bloxy Wood Circuit is better. Let me go ahead and say this. He did his math completely wrong. Now, if you guys watched this video, you guys probably would have heard him say 40,000. You guys get 40,000 credits if you guys race with someone with Bloxy Wood Circuit. I'm going to say that is completely wrong, and you guys get 32,000 with a friend. Now, since this guy is probably going to race me, which seems like he is, let me go ahead and just wait till this race is over, and let me guys go ahead and show you that you guys are only getting like 32,000 from this race instead of 40,000 like Carter to Car claims. Also, real quick, I want to mention that I'm not hating on Carter to Car. I'm just saying that he did some math wrong, and I'm just showing you guys and proving to you guys that this is not a better race. Oh my god. So right here, guys, 32,000 credits. Not 40,000 Carter to Car. Not 40,000 Carter.
$40,000.
40,000. Now, in his video, he did some math saying that if you guys do... Now, for the average person, apparently you're getting about 1.8 million with a friend. Now, let me go ahead and do my math. Now, for this race, he did... If I can actually... processed correctly, that is. He did 40,000 times 45. I think 45 was it. Yeah, 40,000 times 45. Now, obviously, you're getting about 1.8 million. Well, since you're not getting 40,000 and you're getting 32,000, let's go ahead and do this math once more. So 32,000, and then we're going to multiply that by 45. Hit equals. Oh, what's that, Carter? 1.44 million! But with around the map, on the other hand, you guys can get this race done if you guys have the right car, that is. Which, it shouldn't take you as long as you guys think. Now, this race, you guys can get done in less than 60 seconds. Okay, you know what, AGB? 60 seconds. You guys can get this race done in 60 seconds if you guys have the right car, right upgrades, full max upgrades, and all that. You guys can get this thing done around 60 seconds. Now, if we put this on the calculator, what I've gotten is like about 55 seconds. You guys can sometimes get 50 seconds if you're lucky, and if you guys have the right car. I know this because I have hit 50 seconds before. But let's go ahead and type in. Now, with a friend, you guys get about 20, I think it's 27,000, 27.5k. What am I typing? You guys get 27,500 credits with a friend. Now, I know that sounds like a lot less than what Bloxy does, but hear me out. Now, watch this. Now, 27,500. Now, we're going to times that by 60 because you guys can get this done in less than 60 seconds, which means whatever this equals, you guys can probably get more than what it shows. Now, let's go ahead, hit equals 27,500 times 60 equals 1.65 million, and not 1.8 million like Carter falsely claimed. Okay, I really need to stop acting like I'm hating on Carter now. I'm not, I promise. But yeah, 1.65 million, and on the Bloxy Wood circuit, you guys are getting 1.4 million. I think it was 1.44. Yeah. So you guys are making more money on this race, and possibly more than what I just showed you guys, and instead of Bloxy Wood. Now, let me guys go ahead and show you guys the moments you guys have all been waiting for. What are the best cars to buy? Now, I'm going to obviously show you guys which cars you guys should start off with, all the way up to the very end, and to the point where you guys can start saving up for limited time vehicles. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So here we are, guys. Let's go ahead and start off. Now, let me go ahead and say this. It is not the Supra. I don't care if you want to be Brian. It's not freaking Supra. It's not Supra. It's... Oh my god, man. I cannot say one thing right today. The Supra is not the fastest starter car. Now, let me just go ahead and really quickly say this. Once you guys join the game for the first time, you guys are given a free 37,000 credits. So you guys have the option to either get the Mustang, the Supra, or the Camaro. And I'll just go ahead and say this. The Camaro is the better starter car, which, let me go ahead and say this, you guys automatically get the Camaro for free, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys don't, then go ahead and get this for your first car. And also, I do want to mention that codes are no longer in the game. They got removed like over 2 years ago, I think. So there won't be any money codes that you guys can really get. There won't be any codes or anything like that. It is very rare, though, that Vehicle Legends sometimes does these kind of free money things. So once you guys join the game, you guys will be given a certain amount of money, which it kind of acts like a code, but it's kind of just automatically given to you instead of you having to type it in, if that makes sense. But yeah, basically the Mustang is the better starter car, but basically this doesn't look that different from the Supra, right? Well, it's not, like I said, it's not that accurate. But if you guys obviously do the max stats, you guys can see for 37 grand, and of course you have the upgrades, you guys can have a top speed of 179 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 2.24 seconds, braking up 50%, and handling is 48%. Now, the braking is not what you're worried about. You don't need to worry about the braking. All you need to worry about is the acceleration and your top speed. Your handling, you kind of want to care about it. If it's too low, then that's when you're going to want to care about it. But if it's something like 48% or like 40 to 50% or something like that, then in that case, you don't really have to matter. You don't have to worry too much. And now look, I get it. Once you guys max the Supra has a higher top speed. Well, like I said, top speed doesn't matter incredibly. Like, it doesn't really matter a lot. And besides, this only has a 4 mile per hour difference. So, I mean, you're not getting much more from it, and plus the acceleration is still slower. Oh yeah, and the handling is worse. So yeah, don't get the Supra unless you really wanted that bad. Okay, no, actually, I'm just joking. Don't get the Supra. Don't get the Supra until like later on. So yeah, get the Camaro for your first starter car. And then moving up, once you get to that 100K range, now here is the C8. Like I said, this is the same car from the starter pack. Obviously, do not get this. You guys can get the GTR. That's way better, and that's, well, kind of the same. Well, okay, I kind of say that back when I say way better. It's better, but kind of the same thing as well. So, I mean, obviously, you guys can pay 95K, but it's just not worth it. I've already tested it, and this has and like the GTR has way better stats anyway. So you guys can pay 220 miles per hour for this, or you guys have like 2 mile per hour difference. This has better braking and acceleration. I mean, better braking and handling. Oh yeah, and this has body kits in case you wanted to know that bad. But yeah, this is the better option. Go ahead and get this until you grind up to your next option. Well, your next car that you want to grind for. Now, the next cars you want to grind for, and yes, I say cars because there's 2 different options you guys can get. The Tesla Model S, or you guys can get the McLaren MP412C. Now, this thing is insane for its price, but this thing is literally just as good. So literally, it's whatever you guys want to choose. They're pretty much very similar. You guys can get similar times on the around the map race. So between these 2, get either one you want. They're both really, really good options. If it was me, I would probably lean a little bit more towards the Tesla. But of course, if you guys don't want to, if you guys are like right there at 195, where you guys are able to just drive till you're at 195,000 and just want to go ahead and just get the McLaren, then go ahead and do that by all means. No one's stopping you. Now, once you guys actually have that, finally, you guys are going to go ahead and grind up to your next option. Why do I keep saying option? It's the next car you want to grind. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a big jump. We're going to take a nice little jump to 680,000 credits. I know. It's a big jump, but hear me out. When you guys have the Tesla, then which I'm going to go by the Tesla because that's just my personal pick. If you guys are using the Tesla, you guys should have almost no problem beating anyone that had like a, I think maybe like 100K more. Like they spend 100K more cash on their car than the Tesla. Then I think you'll be fine until you grind up to this. So go ahead and grind up to this. This is the Porsche GT4. I think that's what it is. I don't know. GT4 RS. I don't know. I don't know what the roller car. I don't know Porsches that well. Leave me alone. But yeah, this is the next car you want to grind up for. And yeah, and yes, I fully get it. 680K. Like I said, it's a big jump. I know, but trust me on this. Trust me, everything. Yeah, go ahead, get this thing for your next car after the Tesla or the MP412C. Now, again, here we have another 2 options you guys can have. Now, you guys can either get the Brabham BT32, which was a Brabham BT62 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you guys got this, or you guys can go ahead and grind up to this. These 2 both have very similar stats when you're actually driving them, except for the top speed. But yeah, obviously, since you're doing around the map race, acceleration and braking is not going to matter too much, since these are both over 60% when they're fully maxed, and the 60% is whatever. But since they're both over 50% even when they're stock, the handling doesn't matter too much at all. Just the top speed, kinda top speed, and the acceleration. That's all that matters. But yeah, either one of these are a perfect choice for you. But yeah, like I said, go ahead. The reason why I'm giving 2 options for this is because the 1.4 million, this is just as good as this. But if you guys are willing to pay or willing to grind the extra 200K for this, then go ahead and get this. Now, this is going to be interesting. We have a 3 option choice here. You guys have 3 options because I've tested these and they're all literally pretty much the same exact time. You guys can either get the Pagani Utopia, the Venom F5, or you guys can get the Pininfarina Battista. Yeah, Pininfarina Battista. All of these get around the same exact time. Now, I know the stats on here don't look the exact same, but yeah, like I said, they all pretty much get the same exact time. I've already tested these, thanks to a friend I have, for letting me test his cars. And they're all maxed. Yes, all these do the exact same thing. So literally get anyone you want. They all cost 2.2 million. Now here is where the Rimac Nevera. Yeah, this cost is 5.45 million credits. But yeah, this cost is 5.45 million credits. And I'm just going to say this. This car is the best car that you guys will be able to get until you guys get the boost truck. I would just say this. If you guys start at the Rimac Navara, all these cars that you guys see above the Navara, right here, so this is the Navara, everything you see here will get absolutely destroyed by the Rimac Navara. Except for the boost truck, of course. But yeah, the Rimac is just that insane. Now, with this, you guys are actually possibly able to get 49 seconds on the around the map race. Yes, 49 seconds. On average, you guys are probably able to get 55 seconds. On average. Now, you guys are probably wondering, well, if the circuit race and Boxy Wood race pays more, and I can get about the same time, 60 seconds or something like that with 55, then why should I be doing this race instead? Let me go ahead and ask you this. Would you, since the around the map race is like the easiest race pretty much, because all you're doing is you're not really doing too much, so would you rather be able to get, would you rather be doing circuit race where on average you'll be getting like 65 seconds, or on average 55 seconds? Yeah, 10-second difference. Which doesn't sound like a lot until you do the math, of course, and realize that you're only getting like 1 million an hour with circuit race. And you can rarely, I'll say that, you guys are rarely able to get 57 seconds. Or would you on average get 55 on around the map? Yeah, you see where I took that, did you? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So just keep doing around the map race. That's your best option. And then of course, once you guys finally grind up, you guys can get the one and only ultimate boost truck for 60 million credit. Yep, the 60 million credits. Now this is the fastest top speed, fastest accelerating vehicle in the game ever to come to Vehicle Legends. 1,104 miles per hour. 0 to 60 in 22 milliseconds, and braking is 50%, and handling is literally at dead zero. Now, if you guys want to know how crazy that car is, now honestly, I don't have it because I just rather not get it. Now, if you guys want an idea on how fast that thing actually is, the world record, if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure the world record with the boost truck on a highway race is 9 seconds, and on average you guys can get 11 to 10 seconds. Well, on average, I'm pretty sure that's maybe like 13, maybe 15 seconds average. I don't know, if you guys can control it right, of course, then yeah, on average maybe about 10-11 seconds. And you guys can hit, I'm not saying it's easy or on average or anything like that, because obviously it's a little bit rare to find someone who actually has the boost truck in games, but I would say, but it is possible to get less than 40 here. Yes, listen very closely. Less than 40. I'll even whisper this. I'll give you guys some ASMR and tell you guys this. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Listen to this. Ready? Less than 40 seconds. But yeah, you guys get the point. Less than 40 seconds around the map race if you guys can control it right. But yeah, pretty much depending on what race, of course, it is the best car in the game. It's the ultimate car in the game and pretty much the best car if you can control it right. Now, it's hard, but you guys can probably get around 50 or less than 50, or just barely less than 50. But yeah, you guys can probably get about 50 seconds or 55 on the circuit race with the boost truck. But yeah, to be honest, I think that is it. I think that is everything you guys need to know for Vehicle Legends. There's all the cars, best way to grind, everything like that. There you go. But yeah, this video is like over 50, like this video is already almost an hour long now, so I'm going to quickly end this video. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful in any way possible. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy, found this video helpful or anything like that, then leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I don't trust Carter. No, I'm joking. Please go support him. He's almost at 10k subs. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord server, join my Roblox group. All those will be linked in the description. And yeah, have a great day, everyone, and peace.